So, back to it. So I've got my savion, as I say. That quick whisk. Chocolate's melted, flour's ready to go. Alright? So next stage is to fold in the flour. So basically, we're going to add the flour to the egg mixture. Sieved. Why do we sieve? Another question, basic question there, should be easy to answer. Why do we sieve flour, cocoa powder, etc, etc, etc? What's the purpose of doing that? And bring it all together, like so. You should get right to the bottom though, guys. Yeah, see what I've done there? I've mixed it, and there's a load of flour sunk to the bottom. So it would be an absolute nightmare if you went out and basically did that and didn't get right to the bottom, because you'll all of a sudden find you've got loads of little lumps of unmixed through flour, and that basically when it goes out to the customer's going to get loads of lumps in their product, and they're not going to be a happy bunny. And I wouldn't be anyway if you hadn't mixed it thoroughly through. Right, so that's spoon, happy days, bring it through. Nice and straightforward. So it's nice and it's still got a nice bit of aeration to it there, yeah? It's not totally collapsed. That's because we cooked the savion out. If we just done a raw savion, i.e. not on the heat, just used muscle power to whisk it up to emulsify it, you would find out it would most probably collapse down a little bit more than that. Right, next stage. Chocolate and butter mix. Like about a third at a time. In. You can get a nice even incorporation. Alright. Like I say, bring it up. Evenly mixed. Again, another third in there. Evenly mixed. Right on the edges. Let's get the last of that chocolate mix in. So in there, beautiful, happy days. Like so, a bit like a wet cake batter now. Yeah, nice sponge mix, nice and light, nice and aerated fluid. Get rid of that off there, happy days. And basically just around the edges, get rid of excess. It's not wasting any of it. And I have my jug here with my piping bag in already. Obviously I'm working on my own, so it's easier like so. I have my piping bag like that. Like so, happy days. Don't waste any of it, so get all of it out the bottom. This is why I like these small round bottom bowls. I've got a couple of these at home myself. I use them at work as well. There we are. There's your mix ready to go into your ramekins. Yeah. Like so. I'll get my moulds out of the fridge. some molds ready. I have my mix. Like so, I'm just going to nick the edge with my scissors. Like that. Then I'm going to go in. Because these molds are quite big, I'm just going to fill them about halfway. With the ramekins, I will go 3/4 of the way up. Alright guys? Because I like to say, I'm going to go about just over half. I'm going to practice with this one. There's excess mixture out, don't waste any of it. And so, there's all out, nothing wasted. There we are. Right. So just tap them down, and then I'm going to basically put them in the oven in a minute and get them ready to go. Alright.